Hi guys, it's Casey. How are you all doing? So I'm here today with a pregnancy update for you. A few of you have been asking, and it's been a while since I've done one. I think I was 18 weeks last time. And so I'm 24 weeks now. I just went to the doctor yesterday, and there have actually been some changes. So I thought it would be a good time to update you. So I've got my notes here because I seriously can't remember anything. So I've been putting some stuff down every time I notice something new or just think of something that has changed since 18 weeks. And the first thing, you might notice that I'm a little out of breath. And haven't been doing anything strenuous in the last 5 minutes. I've just been setting up my lights, coming in here, sitting down, fixing the camera, and I'm a little bit winded, and that happens here lately. But it's not that bad. I'm sure it'll just get worse, and usually it goes away. It might not in this video though, because usually if I don't talk, it'll go away and I'll catch my breath, but I have to talk to you all, so might be a little out of breath in this video. But so I've been noticing that for a while now. This isn't consistent. I did it a few times a week here lately, but it actually hasn't happened in the last week or two. But I noticed a couple weeks ago, whenever I would finish a meal, I would have some reflux. And not heartburn, that kind of reflux, just literally, this is so gross, I'm sorry, but literally just my food was coming back up, and no matter where I was or who I was around, I could not avoid doing this. And everybody's like, oh, what's wrong? I'm like, nothing, just threw up a little in my mouth, Oh, the joys, right? So I've noticed that a little bit. The week before Christmas, my gums, over here on this side, my upper teeth, the back teeth, my gums were so swollen, so painful. My tooth hurt. I couldn't eat anything on that side, couldn't chew anything on this side of my mouth, and I was really freaking out because I hate going to the dentist. So after a couple days, it went away, and so I just decided to ignore it. But then it came back, and it was the week before IMATs. It came back, and it was so painful. It hurt to brush, it hurt to floss, my gums would bleed, I couldn't eat over there, it was awful. And I was like, I don't want to deal with this at IMATs, when I'm there to have fun and meet people and do all this stuff. So I broke down and went to the dentist, and my dentist looked at it and she was like, it's not your tooth, it's your gums. It's your pregnancy hormones making your gums swell and be painful. So pretty much she told me there's nothing I can do about it. It will come and go. She was like, just make sure you keep flossing the area and keep it clean and that sort of thing, which is what I was doing anyway. So luckily, I got to LA on Friday, and by Saturday it was a lot better. So I was really glad for that, and it's been better ever since. So I'm sure it'll happen again, and I'll just deal with it when the time comes. So let's see, there's that. I've been feeling so much movement, and it is the craziest thing I've ever felt in my whole entire life. It is consistent, every day, all day movement. You can even see her kicking. Sometimes if you look at my stomach, mainly when I'm laying down, and when she kicks really high, you can actually see my stomach move like an alien is trying to get out. It's so funny. And I couldn't wait for my husband to be able to feel her move and that sort of thing. So it was actually the weekend that I went to IMATs. I was laying on the bed and she started kicking, and I could tell it was those strong kicks. So I was like, oh, hurry, come here. And he was finally able to feel her move, and it was just so neat. And my husband is really funny because like he's one of these people that you just can't read. He is a very loving, supportive, very, you know, kind husband. But he's also one of those men who they're just like, he's not open about his feelings. And so like he's not the kind of husband that's like always wanting to fill my stomach and, you know, all this stuff. Like he really doesn't act any different than he always has, which is fine. That's just him, you know. But everybody's like, oh, well, what do you think? You know, when I tell him he finally felt her move, and I'm like, he's really excited. I will hear him like on the phone with his family or his friends, and he'll be telling them, oh, I felt her move finally, or just he'll be telling them things that like about me, like what's changing with me that I've told him, and stuff like that. So I know that he's excited about it because he talks about it like to other people, but he's just not one of those guys that is like really, really open about stuff like that. He's just very private. So I just think it's just so funny to like watch him with this stuff because he has like no experience with pregnant women. And so all of this is so new to him, and he just has no idea what's going on. And I have to update him. So anyway, that was interesting. So I did go for my 20-week anatomy scan, and everything looked really good. She looks healthy and normal. She measured exactly right along with the dates, and that was good. And then let's see, so that was like a month ago. She's still a girl, by the way. So then I went back to the doctor yesterday for my 24-week visit, and so far total I've gained 10 pounds. So she said that was really good. At my 20-week visit I had only gained 4 pounds so far, and she was like, that's okay, but most people have gained like 10 pounds by now. And so I was like, oh gosh, well, I mean, I eat all the time. I've told you all about my appetite, which that's still going on. So I'm like, I'm eating, trust me. So yeah, I gained 4 pounds over a 20-week span, yet over a 4-week span I've put on 6 pounds like that. So yeah, my doctor's like, well, you finally put on some weight. I'm like, yeah, I know, I can tell. And you all, I can like so tell. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It feels so weird to be gaining weight this fast. It's so odd, but yeah, I'm glad that I'm healthy. So at the anatomy scan, I'm like jumping between months. I'm really sorry, but you know me, I just can't remember. At my anatomy scan, they said that my placenta is low-lying, which they weren't worried about. They were like, you know, you're only 20 weeks. Your uterus is going to grow, and the placenta is going to grow and go more towards like the top of your uterus because it's low-lying, which it's not like near the cervix, which is what they would be worried about. Placenta previa, it was like 2 centimeters away from my cervix, so they were like really confident that it will move up. And she said even if it doesn't, I can still potentially have a vaginal delivery. She said I might bleed a little bit more than average, but she was really confident that it would, you know, move up as my uterus grows. So I do have to go back for another ultrasound mid-February just to check on my placenta, but I'm like totally not concerned about that. Yeah, I think it's fine. And the last thing that I have discovered, and honestly, like, I'm not surprised by it. I really thought that I would be this way anyway, but I don't like people touching me. Like people wanting to touch my stomach, I just don't like it. They're in my bubble. Like I have a space here, you know what I mean? And I don't say anything. I let them, especially when it's like my immediate family, because they're excited. They love her already, and they just want to touch my stomach. So I don't say anything. But when strangers start to do it, I'm probably gonna have to do that number. Okay, I hope I'm in focus, but here is my bump. So yeah, you can definitely see it right there. It would be awesome if she would kick and you all could see my little alien. That is my bump at 24 weeks. Alright guys, that is about it. If I forgot anything, I'll write it down and I'll update you next time in about a month. If you want to know the products that I have on my face, look in the info bar. I'll list them all for you there. And I'll also put my links for Twitter and Instagram if you want to come and follow me on there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you at the next bump date. Bye!